everybody, my name is kenpoluke and welcome back to my channel. And in today's episode I am doing a PlayStation 4 hard drive upgrade for both me and my son. And I really didn't need it, but he did. He plays billions of games. I play Call of Duty and Rock Band every once in a great while, so I didn't really need it. But since I was doing his, why not do mine? But I'm going to show you in detail everything you need to do. Absolutely everything, in every little detail. Alright? So the first thing you're going to need, a PS4. Ta-da! There's my son's PS4. Mine's over there with the ghost skin. But, yep, PS4. There it is. There's this. Then you're going to need an external hard drive. It's going to have to be at least size, or if not, bigger than the download file that you're going to have to do for your PS4. I highly recommend deleting absolutely anything that you don't care about, because it's going to make this go a lot faster. So, anything you can live without, delete it. Trust me, you're going to save yourself a shit ton of time. Then, you're going to need a thumb drive. And this little thumb drive is for the PlayStation 4 update file 3.5 or higher, whatever it is that, you know, after this recording anyhow, that you download from PlayStation.com. And I will show you all that later as well. So the first thing we have to do is format that hard drive to a FAT32 or an exFAT, EXFAT, however you want to say it, but FAT32 format. So let's show you how to do that. Okay, everybody, here we are on my home screen, and yeah, that's my son that I should Photoshop onto some space thing, and I think it looks pretty cool. But anyhow, I have Windows 10, so the first thing we're going to go down here is you can either go down to the search bar, or I have this file pinned here, but we'll just do this way just in case you don't have that file pinned there. And type in this PC, and it'll come right up. See, desktop app. You go right there. Bam. Alright, now you go to your external hard drive after you, of course, plugged it into your computer. And that would be my local disk H. Right click on it, and you're going to go to Format. Okay? And then here's going to show you how big it is, you know, what size you have left anyhow. And then you come down here and click on File System. It's going to say NTFS for default. You're going to go down to exFAT. Okay? And then hit Start. Okay? But mine's already formatted and everything, so I'm not doing it because I'll have to go through a bunch of shit. But that's all you do. And it's a quick format. It finishes quickly. And then, while you're at it, you're going to take that thumb drive I showed you, plug it into your computer. Now you're going to go to PlayStation.com. Alright. Now you're going to go down to Help, System Updates, PlayStation 4 System Update. Now you see this here, this one here. This one here, very important. Don't do that one. Alright? That's not the one you need. You gotta scroll all the way down to where you see, let's see, where's that? Perform a new installation of the system software. And you're gonna come down here, and on your USB, you're gonna open it up. Yeah. Let's see, I'll do the fast way here. Alright, you gotta open up your USB, which I didn't plug it in, of course. Sorry, guys. Alright. So there's my USB right here. Right click on it. Open it up. Now you're gonna make a file that says PS4. And then within that file, you're going to make a file that says update. Alright? So what you're going to do is download this link right here. This is the big file that you need. If you download the other one that I said you don't download, it won't work, man. You have to download this file right here. Alright? So you download that. Okay, it starts downloading whatever, you know, you save your download, whatever, and then it'll start saving up here. I have Firefox. And then once it completely downloads, you're going to take that file, open up your update, and you're going to drop it here, and it's going to be this PS4 update file. You have to drop it inside the update that's inside the PS4. Alright? And it should be roughly 857,473 kilobytes. Alright? Once you have that done, we go back to the PS4. Alright? So, let's switch out. Okay, everybody. Now that we have got the jump drive, alright, we got the jump drive with that file that I just told you about off the PlayStation website. There, that's very important. Okay? Now we got the hard drive formatted to the FAT32. Make sure it's plugged in, obviously, and plugged into your PS4, which I am about to do. Okay? Yeah. Alright. Now, alright, let me get my microphone cable out the damn way. Go up to system settings. Bam. Go all the way down to the second to the bottom. System. Bam. Back up and restore. Back up PS4. Now my son had like almost 350 gigabytes. Alright. So, yeah. It took a long time. It took a little over 3 hours. Maybe 3.5, 4 hours almost, I think it was. Between 3 and 4 hours. Alright, then you hit OK. Now it's sitting here thinking. You know, you see that little symbol? It's thinking. So you got to give it a minute. And you're going to want to keep the applications box checked that's not really highlighted right now. Keep it checked. Come on, you can do it. Well, once it says that once you can hit the next button, just hit next, and then it'll start doing the process, which I ain't going to do because I've already done it. Took for freaking ever. Alright, there it goes. So, keep that box checked, because if you uncheck that application box, it's not going to transfer all your games and all your DLC and all that stuff, man. All that, it will not transfer. So, you want to keep that box checked. And then you go to next, and then you just follow the prompt, and it starts doing its download thing on and transferring to the hard drive. Alright? Okay, guys. Now that you have downloaded your data onto the external hard drive, you have got the update file on your flash drive, it is time to unplug the PS4 completely and set it on the table, or whatever. I prefer setting it on the table. And then, what you're going to do is hit this power button. Okay? Yes, with it unplugged. And make sure all the juice is out of this damn thing. Now you're just going to take your hands, grasp really firm right here, and pull back a little bit. It's going to do that, alright? Then you lift from the back. Oh, maybe it's not, there we go. You lift from the back, that comes off, alright? I got some computer duster here. While we have it open, we're going to clean it up. Alright? Now, you're going to need a screwdriver with a little tip on this. Right here, there's a little round screw. It's got PlayStation symbols on it. That's the PlayStation screw. That's what they call it. You undo that screw. Okay? Now, when you're screwing everything back in, just make it snug. Don't over tighten stuff. You'll strip stuff out and it'll be horrible. Alright, you take that screw out, and then you just... Oh. I almost forgot. Before you take that top off, take your hands and touch something metal. You want to discharge any static electricity that you have on you, because one static discharge onto this hard drive will fry it, and all your shit will be gone and it will be unusable. That also goes for when you start and touch your new hard drive. You also want to do it again to make sure you don't fry your new hard drive. Makes sense, huh? So now that you've discharged the static, there's this little lever right here, a little round thing right there. Pull it out. There's your hard drive. Now there's 4 screws on this thing. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay? Now this hard drive kind of hovers in place by those screws. It's not completely sitting down on this. So when you go to put it back in, you have to, finesse it just a little bit. So you just take a screwdriver and undo the screws. Alright. Now I would edit this out, but I want you guys to see every last little thing I do. There's some people out there who just need a little extra bit of help, and that's what I'm here for. But it doesn't take long. And I'm still talking, which, I'm not just ignoring you guys and doing this. And then, of course, make sure you're putting your screws somewhere like in a little cup or a little bowl or something where you're not going to lose them, because they're kind of important. Alright, now that all 4 screws are out, this just slides out. Alright, put that to the side. Take your new hard drive, touch something metal, and then pull this out. Alright, now, like I said, it hovers in place. If you can maybe kind of see, the holes don't quite line up, so that's what I mean by hover in place. So you just got to finesse it a little bit. I've done this like 1,000 times to mine. It's my son's turn. I wanted to experiment on mine first. But just a pain in the ass getting these screws back in. Alright, I'm going to edit this part out real quick, guys. That way I'm not taking up a whole bunch of time, right? Alright, so I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, everybody, I'm back. Now, the only thing I did was get those screws in. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And don't tighten all the way down until you got all 4 in. It's just going to make it easier on you, okay? Now just tighten these up real quick. And like I said, snug. Don't go super tight. Just a little snug. That's all you need, man. You don't want to strip these things out. Dead serious. Because not only can you strip the end screw out, but you can screw where your screwdriver goes in. Strip that out, and then you're just kind of screwed. And you gotta use pliers and shit. It sucks. Well, that's it. And then that just slides back in. And obviously, all the writing goes facing up, and your ports are facing out. Slide that in. Put your PlayStation screw back in. Now, I highly advise you work in a nice, flat, hard surface area where it's clean, because if you drop one of these screws, you're going to need to be able to find it easily. Nice and snug, guys. Nice and snug. Not hard or nothing. Alright. To put the cover on, back first. Put it down just like that, and then you just push in, and you're done. That's all it is, guys, as far as replacing your hard drive. So I will see you guys in a minute, because I got to get it over there and attach all the damn cords. Okay, guys, welcome back. Now the only thing I did was I brought the PS4 back over, installed the Ethernet cable, the HDMI cable. You don't need to do the Ethernet cable yet, but you might need it later, because you don't need it, but I have everything hooked up through Ethernet. I don't like Wi-Fi signals. But anyway, HDMI, and then the power cord over here on the front end. I got my cable for my controller, and that USB drive with that update file that you downloaded from PlayStation, also plugged in. That's very important. That has to be plugged in before you turn this thing on for the first time, okay? So, let's switch over to screen capture, and I will show you what's going on, guys. Okay, I'm back. Apparently, my screen capture doesn't want to work when the PlayStation 4 isn't in full operation mode, because my screen just kept blinking, but once I shut it off, the screen flashed back on, because I have an Elgato over there, and I was trying to screen record with that, but it didn't work. So let's move on. So when you turn on your PS4, you're going to see this. Cannot start connect the DualShock 4 using the cable. Okay? Well, yeah. Probably should have connected that. Hold on. Now you've got your controller plugged in, your USB stick in with the update file on it from PlayStation.com. Turn on your controller. Now you're going to see that. Okay? Connect USB to the device, blah, 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 with the update file for reinstallation. Okay? Once you see all that, hit OK. Ah, stupid short cable on this thing. Alright. Now it's going to initialize and it's going to restart. Okay? And it's going to take a little bit. So I'll see you guys here in a minute, okay? Because it's got to think. Okay, it's done thinking. Now you're going to see this. PS4 will be initialized. All user data will be deleted. Are you sure you want to continue? Yes. Alright. Stupid little cord on this thing. Alright, now it's going to do this thing. It won't take very long. It's initializing. And then it's going to download an update. Alright. So after it does that, I'll be back. Alright, there it goes. It's installing the file update. Now once it does this, your PS4 is going to restart. Alright, so it's going to take a minute, so I'll be back. Okay, it just got done updating. Now it's going to restart. Now here we are. And it's going to be just like a brand new PS4 again. You got to reinitialize everything. Alright, see? Completely reinitializing. There. Now, leave your. Hope you left your controller plugged in because you need to leave it plugged in. You can plug it back in, but you got to reinitialize all this here. See? Set up the connection, blah blah. Check the network environment. It's set up through the landline, so this will just take a second. Boop, 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 boop. Come on. Yeah. It didn't take this long with mine. What's the deal? There's no environmental check. You're hardwired in. Alright. Something's going on with... Oh, I forgot. My son's PS4 has the Wi-Fi that's all messed... or the landline connection's all messed up on it. Okay. Alright. We gotta cancel that. Because I forgot his landline connection doesn't work. Skip. There. Completely reinitialized. Start now. Okay. So now, we are back to this. Hit the user one, yes. Now we are going to go back into settings, just like we did before. To the backup and restore in the system settings. So, settings, all the way down to system again. Backup and restore. This time you're going to restore. Oh yeah. This is helpful. Take out the thumb drive. Plug your hard drive back in. Kinda forgot. It's helpful. Alright, make sure it's all the way in. Alright, let's try that again. Restore. With the hard drive plugged in. There's your file. Hit it. Restore. And yes. Now, my son has 350 gigabytes that I'm transferring, so this is going to take a long time. A long time. Make sure that there's no animals around to mess up the connection, like trip over wires or anything. Try not to have any power outages. Don't shut anything off. It's going to restart. Now it's going to transfer everything back on there. So I will see you guys in about 12 hours. Okay, everybody, I ran into a problem when doing my son's backup to the external hard drive that I had, which was an older, I mean, when I say older, I mean like 8 years old, maybe, if not a little older. External hard drive. It was a Seagate 500 gigabyte external hard drive, and I kept getting a backup error. It was backup error code CE-3310-0, which means the backup data was corrupted. Now, I tried several times to do that, and I kept getting the same error code. So I went and tried to do it to my PS3, because I'm also upgrading the hard drive in that since I'm doing his. And I kept getting the same thing. So I'm thinking, what the hell can be doing this? Can't be the PS4s, because both of them are getting the same error code. So I pointed fingers at the hard drive. It's like, what the hell am I going to do? The only other hard drive I have is a almost brand new, a few months old, Toshiba 2 terabyte USB 3.0 hard drive. But that also has like a bunch of saved videos, like a terabyte of videos and whatever else that I have saved onto it. And I didn't want to transfer all that off my computer or onto my computer because that'd take for friggin' ever. So what I did was, since my backup was only 98 gigabytes because I got rid of some stuff I didn't need, yada yada yada, so my son's is 350. But what I did was I went out to Walmart and looked at the hard drives. Now the hard drives, for a terabyte was like 60 bucks for the cheapest one. I didn't want to spend 60 bucks on one. But I did find this. This is a SanDisk USB drive, 128 gigabytes. USB 3.0. So it has high data transfer. Now, the PS4 has USB 3.0 USB ports. I don't know if you guys knew that or not. I think that the error code happened because when you're backing up the data to an older external hard drive, that something happens with the data transfer in between the 3.0 and 2.0 USB ports. And something got fouled up and continues to get fouled up. So with this, I tried it again. Like I said, it's a 128 gigabyte drive. Mine was only 98 gigabytes. And guess what? It freaking worked. So, in order to solve the error code CE-33310-0, the backup data corrupted, what you need to do is have an external hard drive or USB drive that is newer 3.0. I mean, it doesn't have to be newer 3.0. As long as it's 3.0, USB 3.0, you should be good to go. That is the problem. And look at this. Yeah, you see that? That looks like my old PS4. Now I had the 500 gigabyte model, just like damn near everybody does. But when you go in and you go down to system storage management, as you can see, clearly see, I now have 852.9 gigabytes because I just upgraded my hard drive. As you can see, it worked. So that is how you upgrade the hard drive in the PS4. Make sure that you're downloading your backup to something that is USB 3.0 and you'll have no problems. So, thank you for joining me. As always, hit that subscribe button if you're new to my channel. Hit that like button if you like what you see. Like I said, I did it in detail. It showed you guys everything you need to do. So, but as always, show me some love, show me some hate, but show me something. Either way, I'll see you on the flip side. Peace out and happy gaming, people. Problem solved.